Come to the second part of the series, Stigmata series Sigil. So in the second one of the series, we're gonna be going after, well, pretty much acquiring Stigmata, the main point of the series. So the first thing you will do in your direction to gain new Stigmata is going to time travel. Then you're going to go to Sigil Zone 1 or Stigmata Zone 2, which we will do both. Now, after you have went to Sigil Zone 1 or Stigmata Zone 1, you will be met with Demonic Zero, Demonic Ancient Dragon, Demonic God of Maya. Each one of these bosses possesses Stigmata and different stages when you enter them that you can battle to gain. Based on the day, it will be opened directly, and on certain days, I believe only Sunday, or a mixture between all the days, something in between, the three will be opened. Now, based on the only boss that's open, which is Demonic Ancient Dragon, we have no other option except going there. The stigmata available for that is Domination or Evolution. Now, after entering directly, you'll be met with this lovely interface of going against the Demonic Ancient Dragon. The boss pretty much releases a blast of cold wind energy that deals 100 attack damage to your entire lineup. He also damages the target's HP, which is your heroes, and ignores blah 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 debuffs. Now, pretty much the first thing you need to know is for battling him, you actually use dark capsules. These are the dark capsules pretty much. You have 180 dark capsules. They will be refreshed daily. The dark capsules are what you will use to battle. Each battle will cost you exactly 30 capsules, so you have a very limited amount each day of battling him. In terms of the recommendation for lineup, the Demonic Ancient Dragon freezes targets with HP that's lower than 50%, causing a wide range of damage each round. Healing and shields are effective countering measures. So you will need to be able to continuously heal and use shields to regenerate HP and reduce the damage you take, which is pretty much damage immunity. The first thing you will notice when you're starting off at the beginning, you'll start off at stage 1, which will give you Stigmata Sigil, the normal, well, 1 star. As you advance through the stages, the dragon himself goes from excellent to epic plus, and then legendary, mystic, mystic plus. Yeah, he continuously gets evolved and becomes stronger. And then eventually mystic plus plus, and then transcend, transcend plus plus, and finally he reaches his final direction, final awakening, eternal. The more you progress, the more the sigil itself, the drop rate improves. As you can see here at 21, where we are currently at, you have an opportunity to gain one or a number of the sigil 6 stars or 5 stars or 4. It is a little bit random in terms of the drop rate, and that is part of the issue. You never know what you'll get before you battle. Now, the second thing you will need to know and use, if you click on this lovely small icon that looks like bars, you'll be able to see the recent clearance. By knowing the recent clearance, you will know which heroes and what lineup you can use. You can also search on the channel and other resources in terms of knowing what lineup and what heroes are recommended. Now, after you already understood what exactly to do, where to enter, and how it actually looks, let's go into 21. As soon as you click on 21, you'll be met with a recommendation of healing skills and shield protection. If you click on the bar or the analytics icon, pretty much, you'll be able to see the recent clearance, who cleared it recently, and which heroes they use. If you click on deploy, and before you click on it, you can skip battles in cleared stages. We're gonna not do that and click on deploy. We want to be able to watch the battle itself. Now, before we set any heroes, we can have a look at where exactly he stands. He's considered from the universe heroes. He's a boss. He has armor plus 25. He is at level 350. His overall power is 49 million. Yeah, 49 million. Okay, the next stage, next step we're gonna do is formulate our lineup just to showcase a battle. We're gonna go with a couple of heroes selected for him. Let's add Lucas and let's choose the ship of Theosos. No, let's go with Dark Samurai for this one. Alright, Lucas, we're using him for the damage immunity he can provide, and we have given him pretty much the time gem. The time gem, when he uses the contract, as soon as we get attacked, we'll be able to absorb the damage directly and take no damage or less damage, pretty much being able to survive the initial attack. Okay, so we kind of survived this initial first attack and second attack. Now we're going into the bleeding direction of hopefully we can survive before he kills more of our heroes, which is pretty much difficult based on the amount of HP he leeches. That's why using Thinker is very much advised. Then the direction, since he will have 3 bars of HP, is to lower them until they are 0 and have ended. Survive the damage while doing that. And if you lose, you can pretty much attempt it again. Losing will consume 0 energy from the dark capsules. Now a better lineup definitely will rely on having Afra and mix and match your heroes based on the situation. Now let's skip for now, and we won. Now you can see that the sigil or the stigmata that we got is 3 stars. As I said, the drop rate actually fluctuates. It's not always the same. You're not promised to gain a specific, 6 stars or 5 stars. It can be 3, it can be 4. Then how does the drop rate improve? You have to keep trying daily, and then eventually you'll get upper level stigmata, 6 stars or 5 stars. Or you need to keep advancing again in the stages, keep going beyond the 22 and 23, then the drop rate becomes higher for 6 stars and for 5 stars. So what we're gonna do pretty much is just a sweep. The sweep functionality allows you to actually watch as you just battle without actually doing the battle itself and see the sigil that you will get. So we got evolution, and it is 5 stars, damage reduction plus 4 and damage reduction plus 4. Alright, we have finished our dark capsules, which is the chances you have to battle. So that would be the battles for today. The dark capsules themselves will come back or refresh or regenerate tomorrow on the new day in the game. Next one will be demonic Stigmata Zone 2. So in Stigmata Zone 2 you have Demonic Fire Woman, which has the drop of Samurai or Sin, and Demonic Life, Redemption or Zealot. And going into Demonic Life is pretty much the same. You have the hero as you can see here. You can pretty much look at her skills. Basic attack deals 120% damage to 3 random targets and restores HP equal to 200 attack. Her issue is she keeps leeching and taking from the HP, recovering after you attack her, which becomes a problem. You want her to lose all her HP, the 3 bars she has. Recommended to use heroes with healing reduction, which is pretty much a burning direction or reflecting damage, or Silas, stopping the enemy from healing for 2 rounds, reducing the amount of HP recovery. Now if we go to 21 and we go to deploy, but before that let's remove the skip battle so we can watch the battle. The direction here is very simple. She has 3 bars of HP. We want to keep reducing them as fast as possible. When she attacks, she recovers more HP. We're relying on Lucas in terms of HP immunity. or damage immunity. So when she attacks that attack, she doesn't wipe all of them out, all the heroes. She recovered almost the entire HP that we have. Then if you noticed, she took damage after the round is concluding and ending. That is because of the ghost curse or the legendary talents that's in the talents pretty much for each hero, that the amount of damage that you cause, a number of it at the end of the round will be done to the enemy. So that is a good point to use. So after causing a large amount of damage, she recovers her HP. She still takes a good amount of damage after that at the end of the round. Then we're using Silas in terms of his ability to reduce her recovery of HP for 2 rounds. We also have the God Slayer in terms of his ability of continuously slashing and attacking, and then using his HP to cause damage. The Music Fairy is pretty much there to amplify and increase the attack and help partially in recovering HP. They work together as a team as much as possible. And also Thinker, of course, is for shields that can help with more HP and little bit of damage immunity, especially with Lucas on our side. So we lost the first hero. At the same time, she took a massive amount of damage after recovering the HP because of the legendary talent. The more damage she takes at the end of the round, she'll take part of that damage again. Part of it, not the full amount. And as you can see, we're still surviving, still in the round, still trying to take her out. Now we have a clear shot at taking her completely out. So after that battle, we have obtained Redemption, which is at 4 stars, and I know it sucks, even at, well, 21, and there isn't a lot of stages remaining. Yes, the drop rate, it does not always give you the Stigmata, the upper ones. We have to try a couple of times, as you can see here. Out of all of that, only one Redemption at 6 stars. So the same point applies. Every day you will battle, and with the sweeping or with battling continuously by deploying and fighting and winning again and again, eventually you'll have a drop rate of Sigil 6 stars. Now if you want to improve that drop rate, you just need to advance through the stages. By the way, I know, why does it have these icons and you're still getting lower Stigmata? Because if you scroll to the left or to the right, it has from 3, and then 4, 5, 6. If you go even above it, 3, 3, it only stops. It actually doesn't stop. It never stops. You'll always get 3 stars Stigmata, but the drop rate improves a little bit. It becomes easier to get 6 stars Stigmata. So that will be the conclusion of battling to gaining Stigmata. If you actually want to look at the Stigmata themselves, how do they look? This is considered the 5 stars. This is considered 4 stars, 3. This is considered the 6th one, the colorful, beautiful looking one. Are there less? Yes, there are. But I usually deconstruct them, decompose them, and do not keep them, the excellent ones. If you want to look at them, they are like this, 2 stars, and then the blue one is the 1 star. And that concludes our, well, video number 2 in the series of obtaining Stigmata and tutorials for the Stigmata Sigil. As a recap, how to enter to battle for the Stigmata: it's time travel and then Sigil Zone 1, Stigmata Zone 2. You'll have to select one of the bosses and they open based on the day. After selecting the boss you're going to battle, you can gain more information on the boss by clicking on the eye icon or the recommended lineup. After doing that, you have to select the stage where you're going to battle. You can also look at the analytics or the icon that shows the recent clearance. By knowing it, which lineup to use, you can pretty much follow that. You can also click on the video icon and watch the battle from other players in front of you. After you've done that and you have consumed all your dark capsules, which is 180 It renews automatically every single day. That would be the end. There's nothing more for you to do in Sigil Zone 1. You can move to Stigmata Zone 2. It alternates between demonic firewoman and demonic life. If demonic life is open, you'll also gain 180. Same applies everything. You can click on the recent clearance, watch the battle itself. This is my battle. Okay. Aside from that, you can pretty much just skip it after watching it, or you can sweep for the sweep functionality, so we would have covered also that point. Sweeping is pretty much fully related to the subscription perks. By purchasing the subscription perks, you'll gain the ability to sweep in the time travel, Sigil, Stigmata Zone 2. Sweeping will allow the system to record your battle and you winning, and then you can pretty much sweep instead of battling from the beginning. Now we'll have to wait until the dark capsules or dark energy is renewed that you use for battling. Um, Other than this, it's pretty much straightforward. Find a good lineup, become stronger, battle, win, and everything will just line up as it goes. Alright, thank you so much for watching video number 2 of the series Stigmata. Hopefully, we'll see you in the third video of the series. For now, this was your host, Epic Gaming Doggy. I wish you a fantastic day ahead. Please do check out more videos on the channel, leave a like and subscribe, and have a great day ahead.